If you've ever wondered what business analysts do, what the profession is all about, or what the expectation is, or the value expected of a business analyst in a project or in an organization, that exactly is what I'll be bringing clarity to in this video. My name is Paul Avan. I am a business analyst and a service design professional. Also, I serve as a mentor at Value Drive, a business analyst uh, educational platform for new and aspiring business analysts. That being said, let's jump right in. Who is a business analyst? Or better said, what is the value expected of a business analyst? Now, a lot of people um, wrongly believe that the business analyst is that guy that goes in to do documents, write documents, gather requirements, document requirements, maintain a traceability matrix, um, you know, speak to stakeholders, understand their this process, document and draw the process map and all of that, produce all kinds of artifacts, manage Confluence page, Jira issues and all of that. While all of that are part of what a business analyst will do in their day-to-day activities and in delivering the value expected of them, that is exactly not what their value or the value expected of them is about, if you get what I mean. Now, I usually use this analogy that I think drives the point home. It's the analogy of two people walks into a restaurant, right? Both of them they want to eat rice, an amazing rice, by the way, right? But they don't want the same thing because of certain peculiarities about them, right? They are hungry and they want a nice bowl of rice. The first person has certain allergies and health issues. The other person has none of that, but they want an amazing rice. They want to have a good experience, a savory rice. It's a rice full of umami, as they say. Right. And so the waiter walks up to them to take their order, listens to both of them, and asks the first person, "Oh, so what would you like to have?" Da da da. And the conversation starts generally. As it goes on, the waiter takes notes, asks questions back. "Oh, so you mean you cannot? Did you react to so and so things? You cannot eat this. This is what happens when you eat this. Okay, that's fine. In that case, I think we are going to, out of our 7 options of rice or 10 options of rice, I don't think these three will fit your context, your situation, the your peculiarities, if, for lack of better word, right? So let's focus on this remaining option." And then they started having conversation, further conversation, digging into the matter, talking about trade-offs, constraints here and there, health reactions and all of that, ingredients and their impact on allergies, bowel reaction and all of that. They had all that conversation. At the end of the day, the waiter analyzed all that situation, the context, and said, "Okay, hearing what you've said so far, you have certain health constraints, but at the same time you want a rice bowl that tastes great. Considering all of that, I think these 2 options would be perfect. However, it will require that we remove these 2 ingredients to meet both sides of your needs. There's this other options. They are perfect as well, but they may not taste as great as that one. So all that conversation was had, and at the end of the day, the customer decided to go for one of the options that they think meets their needs based on all that analysis and evidence presented um, thereof. The same conversation was had with the second person who has no health issues or restraints, and a decision was made, a choice was arrived at, and at the end of the day, all the requirements, all that need was gathered and communicated or taken to the kitchen for the chef to prepare the meal. The chef got all that requirements and specifications, went ahead to do their amazing job. At the end of the day, 2 bowls of rice came out of the kitchen. One for customer A, another for customer B. Both of them did not get the same rice, But one thing happened. Both of them walked out of the restaurant happy, satisfied, fulfilled, wanting to come back again. Both of them got different rice, bowls of rice, but they got the same type of solution. What is that solution? They got the right rice. The waiter there was the business analyst, guys. The business analyst is that guy that goes into a situation, understand the need, the problem, or the opportunity at hand that needs to be seized. They analyze the context surrounding it, the constraints, and all of that. They take all of that and to define and also help shape both the problem and the solution. They're able to use all of that and communicate it in such a way that helps the people who will deliver the solution to deliver the right solution. That's where business analyst is. That's what we do in our job. When it comes to writing requirements, documenting stuff, um, doing process mapping, maybe even analyzing data sometimes, those are tools. Those are tools that help us achieve and arrive at bringing clarity to a matter, simplifying complex ideas, right? And communicating it in such a way that helps the delivery of the right solution. So we bring clarity to matter, we help shape the problem and understanding of the problem, as well as pave the way that leads to shaping the solution as well. We are not the person who will decide what rice to eat. The customer, the stakeholder, the organization, the business, the sponsor, the project lead, all of those people will decide what rice bowl they will go for. But the work of analysis will help them arrive at that decision well. In some cases, you will drive that choice, right? But you're not the final decision maker. But you just take that position whereby you bring a lot of clarity to the matter such that decision is being made accurately, right? Also, on the other side, you are able to communicate all of that in such a way that the chef, the solution guys, are able to deliver the solution that will meet the need of the business, the customer, the stakeholder. That's what we do as business analysts. That's our job. Process mapping, service design blueprint, customer journey mapping, context diagram, um, concept maps, mind maps, Figma boards, Jira boards. All of that are tools that help us arrive at this. There are tools that help us with this sort of analysis, whether it's workshop, whatever it is you're doing. There are techniques, there are tools, but not the value expected of you as a business analyst. Okay, so in a nutshell, the business analyst is that guy that goes in to understand the problem, bring clarity to it, to the problem, to the solution, and it helps define what needs to change and ensures that the right solution is delivered. Okay, so the business analyst again is that guy that sits between the business stakeholders, those who have the needs, and the technical teams, those who build the solution. That's where business analyst is. So I hope that helped you. If you want more, I have a starter guide, a BA starter guide with a 30-day plan for you on how to get started as a business analyst. Also in the guide, I clarified a lot of things that I've said here and more, right? What it entails, what it doesn't entail. Certain links are there for you to read more and to really, really understand. Basically, the guide is there to help you understand what business analysis is about and how to approach it with confidence as a new or an aspiring business analyst. That being said, I hope I've helped you. I hope I've brought some clarity to this matter for you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.